Hey guys, Rock here in Island Pond, Vermont. It is April 25th, 2022. Behind me, this is the machine we got today. Let's check it out. So yeah, it's a 2001 Polaris Trailblazer 250. It's actually in pretty good shape. It's been out in the weather a little bit. The decals are worn off the front. I got a new set ordered, and the seat cover on this side has come unstapled and torn, so I got a new seat cover coming for it. But it's all cosmetic stuff, and I'm gonna do a test drive today, try it out, see how it goes. This is a 250 single cylinder 2-stroke air-cooled motor, CVT transmission. So yeah, anyways, let's hop on this thing and try it out. All right, we'll start this up. Now it does have electric start. You just hit this button. It's also got a recoil here, and I'll show you how easy this thing starts. It starts right up, no problem. It runs excellent. Now, this thing is a single cylinder 2-stroke air-cooled engine, and it goes good for a 250. It's only 250 cc's, or probably a little less than that, and it really runs pretty good. I'll take it a little easy on this, and then we'll get right onto it once she's warmed up. But yeah, I'll show you here. This thing, you can hammer on it. It pulls wheelies pretty good. This is a stock machine. There's a lot you can do to these to actually improve the horsepower. Now back in the 80s, I think 85 might have been the first version of this engine anyways. They had it in a Polaris Trailblazer 250. You could get it in two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, and it powered to four-wheel drive, no problem. That was their biggest motor back then, so obviously it's still a contender in this two-wheel drives, sport utility machine. It goes pretty good for what it is. They're very reliable. Like I said, this motor's been around since the 80s, so it's well proven. Now this thing actually rides fairly well for what it is. It's got a solid rear axle in the back. It's chain driven, and it's got a Bilstein shock in the rear, one monoshock, and then up front you got a set of the Polaris McPherson struts that you'll find in most Polaris ATVs, or the value ATVs anyways. And but it really does handle quite well, or ride quite well, and handling's actually pretty good too. With that solid rear axle, you can really slide around the rear end, which makes for a fun ride. I guess we got a tree in the way here. Have to cut this thing down, get it out of my way. Try not to hit the camera. There we go. So yeah, at the end of the test, I'll do a top speed run down the road. Not sure what we can get, but we'll sure try her out anyways. Watch, I can blow donuts with this thing. This is very uneven terrain. You try to do that with an independent, you'll probably be over on its side. Yeah. So now this thing it's got 3 gears basically. You got forward, neutral, and reverse. So there's no high range or anything, which a low range. I'd like a low range, but there's not. So we're gonna try this up this hill and see how she does. and you know, actually pretty impressed. It could use low range for sure, but it's got enough power with just the high to get through. Just keep on going here. Now this is really, you know, it's such an easy machine to drive because you don't have to worry about many gears. You know, you literally get forward, reverse, and then it's tool drive, so very light front end. Well, for Polaris anyways. As long as you remember to keep oil in this thing, you're all set. As you can see, it runs pretty well on the fast-paced trails. Now, we're gonna run it down the rock pile down here and see how well she does. That usually requires low range and full-wheel drive to get through, and then sometimes I still get stuck, so we'll see how she does. Another thing that's gonna hurt me here is the ground clearance. There's not a lot on this machine. But yeah, we'll try it anyways and see how she does. Two-wheel drive, basically no low range, not much ground clearance. Try to plan this just right. Yeah, that didn't happen. Throw it in reverse. Nah, this thing's got that stupid reverse override, so you gotta hold the button. Well, might be pushing on this one. The gear selection is very easy, at least. You got, you know, basically you got two gears, so forward to reverse. That's where you gotta put that lever. Yeah, we will get out of here eventually.
Get off and push, I guess. So that's one thing.
Yeah, so one good thing is at least it's kind of light, you know, for Polaris anyways. I said kind of light.
Fairly light.
There we go. He's coming now.
There we go.
Alright, well, so close. One more little push and she'll be, there we go. Alright, so we're going to try to make it through the rest of this without getting stuck. I kind of figured that, but we had to try it, so. A little slimy through here, but it seems to be doing quite well. You know, you could put a bigger set of tires on this thing and it would probably go through stuff like that a little better, but you would probably want to gear it down with the sprockets if you did that. We're going to get back on the high speed trails once we get down over this hill, and that's where this thing really shines again. we're gonna come down this hill. Now this thing has absolutely no engine braking at all. Even if you step on the throttle there, it doesn't do anything. It just, it just wants to drive faster. So you got to really rely on the brakes with this type of ATV, which is very, very simple brake.
Your main handlebar for front and back, and then you get a foot pedal.
And it works quite well, but yeah. Anyways, we're almost to the high-speed section. We can give this thing another run, and like I said, I will do that top speed test, and hopefully get pretty good result. I'm thinking this thing should be able to do 50 miles an hour. Obviously there's no speedometer on this, but when we get up there, I'll find out when I run the footage back and check the GPS. But to me that feels like it should do 50. We'll find out. Now this is it is a fun budget machine now. You can slide around the corners here pretty good. Like I said, you don't have to worry about it rolling or anything. Now this is, I think, should be able to sell this one for around $1,500. I think it's worth it. It's in nice shape. Once I get that new seat cover on and everything, and the decals, it'll look good again. But, yeah, let's do this.
Give it a real whirl. I know the road's in rough shape, but we'll do what we can.
A little wheelie off the start, and she's picking up speed pretty good. Road's in kind of rough shape, but it's fairly solid now, so that shouldn't hinder the top speed too much. Here comes the stretch where I should be able to get the very top end out of this thing. I think that was pretty good for a 250, air cooled 2-stroke.
Down, and that's it. Well, anyways, you guys see how she ran. Hope you enjoyed the video. I got plenty more on there if you want to check them out. Subscribe, like the channel, helps me out. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.